day, YouTube. It is Uncle Bird here, and today I go to open my door and I see a package. Familiar looking package from a familiar company, but I didn't remember placing an order. So I brought it in because the company is one that I trust. PackRatComics.com out of Hilliard, Ohio. Check them out. I've done 3 videos on orders I've gotten from them, and every order has been stellar. So let's get into it. I did get a peek inside, and I am very excited. So first things first, we're going to switch things up a little bit for the look of the channel. I know this hat has been kind of my signature, but now I have a brand new hat that may be a little bit more fitting for the comic book content on this channel. Look at this, my very own Pack Rat Comics hat. Very stoked about it, very comfortable. I like it. We got the logo on top here. Mind you, this is all, I'm assuming, a thank you, a gift from them. And, you know, that's the great thing about dealing with small businesses. Just a little candor, when I get my first review of my first order from them, one of the guys commented on the video, "Thank you so much, me and my dad, we bagged that up ourselves, and you know, we're proud of the work and we're glad you enjoyed it." And I thought that was, you know, real cool that these guys, they take every order and every, you know, piece of business personally, and they're so thankful, and they do everything with pride. You know, every book, they want to make sure it gets to you in great condition. So that being said, let's see what else came in the package. Starting off with here, we have, it looks like a couple of posters, or a few posters. I love posters. I can never get enough of them. Looks like we have a Fantastic Four poster. Definitely dig that right there. Get a look at this. And then looks like we have another poster. And everything was shipped safe and securely as well. Looks like we have an Incredible Hulk, with the Hulk kind of looming over Thor here. I might see if I can incorporate 1 or 2 of these in my background. And then we got a trade paperback of a book. Oddly enough, I have been curious about and I've been wanting to get a hold of, which is, I think, another sign of how personally they're invested into each customer, because they know that, you know, my purchases fit a certain profile, and I am a huge fan of Image Comics. Anybody who watches this channel knows that, and I'm assuming especially people that I order from know that. And so they got me a book that I've not read before, but I've been very interested in getting my hands on. I think it came out around the time I may have been starting to read, which is probably why I missed it. And it's called Ice Cream Man. Yeah, from 2018. And so that's why I missed it. It was about a year in by the time I started collecting. And I was just really into, at that time, a lot of Dynamite comics, and then keeping up with a lot of the major comic books. And only took, you know, about maybe 4 to 6 years ago, maybe, I started really getting into independent comics and Image Comics. And this is one that I was definitely planning to go back to checking out. So I am very stoked to get this. I am definitely going to be wearing this hat, alternating it with my Suicidal Tendencies band hat. And I'm probably going to start reading this during my cardio today. So thank you, Pack Rat Comics, out of Hilliard, Ohio. PackRatComics.com. Go visit them. I'll link the website in the description. And they have a presence on YouTube as well that I will be tagging. But give them a try. Like I said in my last video, and I wasn't just saying this, I'm actually considering setting up my pull box and getting my weekly orders from them. The only difficulty might be I order a lot of books that are harder to find. And so if I have a week that is, I'm thinking maybe next week will be mostly pretty regular indie comics, more popular indies. And so I may try them out for next week's, or, definitely certainly in the month of June, I'm going to give them at least a try for my weeklies. But I go through the big company because they have everything I have, even the obscure stuff. I don't see a lot of obscure stuff on the horizon, so we'll see. But I am definitely, even if I don't get my weeklies from them soon, I am definitely going to be going back and getting more of the trade paperbacks and the back issues, because it has been one of the best comic shopping experiences online I have had with Pack Rat Comics at packratcomics.com out of Hilliard, Ohio. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Give them a try. You will not be disappointed. And I'll see you next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I'm out.